motorcycles out there.
Since 1937, motorcycle riders have converged on the town of Sturgis in the Black Hills of South Dakota to celebrate the love of the motorcycle.
For the majority of the year, Sturgis, South Dakota is a farm and ranch community. But come August, we become internationally known.
For this 10 days or 2-week period, it's world-class motorcycle event.
I would just be a small-town mayor without the Sturgis Rally. We host about 500,000 bikers for this annual event. So about 2-3 weeks before the event, all the vendors start moving in, the storefronts start transforming. For about 10 days, it dramatically changes.
We're a town of about 6,000. I'd say we're more conservative than liberal. I'd say we're more Republican than Democrat. We're very quiet, we're very calm. If you could come here during the rest of the year, you would be totally amazed.
Driven by the sheer number of visitors and some of the best riding in the nation, the rally's sphere of influence has grown out beyond Sturgis to encompass all of western South Dakota and then some.
It's New Year's Eve, 4th of July, and every other holiday all wrapped into one.
Wall-to-wall motorcycles, and that's not just downtown, that's on the highways. And it's really a beautiful camaraderie of people. Motorcyclists are great people, and it's really a pleasure to have them come to the hills and enjoy. Probably one of the best features about the Sturgis Rally is the fact that because we're in the middle of nowhere, you can bike in, but once you get here, there are several tours of the Black Hills. Each bike trip can last anywhere from 100 to 200 miles if you wish. And of course, then you're back to your campground.
Campgrounds are indeed in high demand during the rally. They are traditionally the people's choice with their friendly, unsupervised atmosphere and relatively inexpensive cost. The origins of the rally go back to 1937, when the Jack Pine Gypsy Motorcycle Club, along with an Indian motorcycle dealer named Pappy Hoyle, got together for an event centered around the racing at the Meade County Fairgrounds. The rally officially began in 1939.
Finally, by about 1986, when we became international, Katie barred the door. We've had upwards of 500, and this year they estimate anywhere between 600,000 and 700,000 people. And of course, the one place they want to visit, Sturgis, South Dakota.
Sturgis is essentially still rooted in the love of the American motorcycle and the great riding to be had. Only now, the motorcycle has become mainstream American culture.
Letting your hair down. This is the ultimate vacation for someone who's works a 9 to 5 and has a family and just the day-to-day life's hard. It is. But it's not here. This is you can leave it all behind here.
How do you explain Sturgis, South Dakota in August? It's amazing. If you don't see it, you don't believe it.
Incredible. First time I've been here, incredible. Wouldn't trade it for the world. The people are excellent. The bikes are incredible.
You can see on the faces of the thousands on hand that they have gathered in the Black Hills to be with fellow riders, share their common interests, meet new people, and enjoy the reprise of a week of riding and fun. Even with what seems like a million motorcycles, virtually everywhere you turn, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is really about people.
My name is Vincent Daniels, and I'm from Rochester, New York.
People from everywhere. Met people from foreign countries. Here too.
Tell them we're from Alabama.
I'm from Ohio. We came down here to work, meet a bunch of cool people, and then we're gonna go home.
I drove my friend up here to tattoo from Philadelphia, 28 hours.
There are families of longtime Harley people. There's freedom riders, new riders, those who want to be part of the scene, and those who just want to have some of it rub off on them.
There's just people everywhere. Walking down the street is such a difficult task if you're needing to get someplace quickly.
You see the biker world of every extreme from your hardcore biker, people that have lived this for years, that it's in their blood.
Yeah, I saw a shirt the other day that said, on the back of it showed that bandana and a vest and the chaps just like, and it said toolkit, yeah, and it was very funny, you know. So.
This is some of the best family I've seen anywhere. It's all walks of life now. They ride all brands of motorcycles.
Yes, you see a lot of the jeans and t-shirts, but there are people that come here and they want to act out. They want to get in the magazine. Some people are scantily clad, some people are painted.
People ride the byways, explore the Black Hills, and find freedom at the campgrounds. But the pulse of the rally is found on the streets of Sturgis itself. 24 Hours in Sturgis has a rhythm to it, and it begins early each morning as Main Street quietly reinvents itself for yet another new day.
As you wake up, the sounds are like the mating call of all different types of wildlife, but only the wildlife are motorcycles.
Early morning in Sturgis is mellow, with things like a church-sponsored breakfast. This early time of day is when many saddle up for rides, but you can also get your bike washed by an army of enthusiasts for free.
You get a chance to meet a lot of people from all over the nation, literally all over the world. And it's a great time to just meet with them, welcome them to the town. And it's a lot of hard work, but it's been a great time.
By midday, as the sun gets high in the sky, riders are on the move, and the party pulse quickens.
It's unreal to see this little town go. It explodes. It explodes with people. It becomes a mass city.
Rockin' and rollin' in Sturgis, gotta love it. All the way from Springfield, Massachusetts.
People come here because they want to see something unusual.
Here's the Billy the Kid Walker. Yeah!
By dusk, the well-oiled machine is underway.
Are y'all ready to party? That's what I like to hear.
Yo, give me something to dance to.
The Black Hills of South Dakota have a storied past, and it is rich in man-made and natural history.
The geography of the area is quite unique. We're sitting in the Central Plains, the northern Central Plains, but a long time ago there was a geological bubble, and it pushed the limestone straight up out of the prairie, so we have kind of an oasis out in the middle of the Great Plains.
Sturgis and its surroundings are what the soul of motorcycling is all about. The opportunities to ride are, well, just the best.
Probably one of the best features about the Sturgis Rally is the fact that once you get here, there are several tours of the Black Hills. You have plenty of nice mountain trails to run in, 2-lane asphalt highways. You can take a tour over to Devil's Tower. You can take a tour down to Rushmore. If you wish, you can go out into the Badlands. Beautiful landscapes out there.
From the Rally Center in Sturgis in the northern Black Hills, there are many great riding opportunities. The first would go southeast to Badlands National Park. The ride is just over an hour, and the Badlands are a diverse wealth of geological wonders. A second ride from Sturgis would take you to the southern Black Hills. A ride of an hour or so will get you to the gateway of many of the richest and best riding areas in the Black Hills. A great first stop in the southern Black Hills would have to be one of the most recognizable icons of the region, Mount Rushmore.
If you look through there, that tunnel right there behind me, you'll see Mount Rushmore. It's probably the most incredible sight I've ever seen, anything in this country.
Sculpted from solid granite, the monument was created by Gutzon Borglum. At 50 to 70 feet high, Presidents Washington, Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, and Lincoln have a compelling presence. The Mount Rushmore Monument is but one attraction situated in the Black Hills National Forest. The riding is mainly on twisting 2-lane roads that requires the utmost attention while taking in the beauty. The ride can also take you to the highest point in South Dakota, 7,200-foot Harney Peak. The Spiraling Needles formations and Sylvan Lake are found in Custer State Park. You could easily spend a week taking in all the southern Black Hills. However, there are some good loop routes that can be done in just a day's ride. Another exciting touring option from Sturgis heads to the west. In the mid to late 19th century, Deadwood was a thriving center. Today, the town is haloed with the aura of its historical past, from which its legend sprung. The architecture and old western town feel are a constant fascination to the rally enthusiasts who converge on Main Street.
The history that is here in Deadwood is unbelievable. I don't think people realize how much history there is here in Deadwood. The gold that was found here, Wild Bill Hickok was shot here, Calamity Jane. These buildings have been restored to what they looked like back at the turn of the century.
Visiting Deadwood and other sites in the area is a casual day's ride out and back from Sturgis. Today at the rally, women riders are everywhere, riding through the Black Hills and cruising Main Street in Sturgis. Women probably account for about 10% of the total riders.
I think women want to express themselves just as much as the guys do, and they want to let their hair down and they want to leave their lives behind, and I don't think motorcycling knows gender.
We're getting young women coming into it. The more women are exposed, I think, to it, and seeing other women do it, they feel more empowered and think that they can do the same. So we shouldn't be intimidated by the machine.
Riding my motorcycle is like therapy. I get to get out and leave everything behind me, and it's just one with the road.
From the early days, women have always been attracted into motorcycling. Some were trailblazers, setting a precedent for others to follow. And today, more are riding their own bikes.
Women now are becoming more independent, and they're tired of riding behind their man. They want to ride their own bike.
Mercedes Ross, with Red City Cycle, has designed and created a bike specifically for women.
They really want to get off the back of bikes and ride their own, and if there's something out there that they can ride comfortably, I think they're more apt to do that. They're just as passionate about it as the men are, even more so actually. The age group seems to be growing as well.
Over the last couple of years, more and more women have been riding, and as we've been coming up to Sturgis, we're seeing more and more women riding their own bikes, and a lot of them have frustrations of those bikes not fitting them or not doing exactly what they want. And so we built a bike based on what women don't get from most of the bikes. We started with an aluminum frame, which weighs about 100 pounds, and then the rest of the components we brought in from a lightness standpoint. All the parts that we could, we brought in aluminum, billet aluminum. It took about 150 pounds off the bike. The seat measurements, about 22 inches, was also very important. The rake, about 42 degrees, is also very important because it makes it easier to ride. The engine, being 107 inch, can keep up with all the big engines because the bike's lighter. So the four things are most important as an improvement, I think we did with this bike. And then we brought in a lot of fun colors. So.
Some women at the rally are not content with just casual touring and participate in the edgier aspects of motorcycling. At Sturgis Dragway, you'll find the girls ripping down the strip aboard some pretty exotic machinery. But perhaps the most unusual example of a woman in motorcycling at the Sturgis Rally is found at the far end of Main